everyone, and welcome to K-Pop Cosmos. I am your host, Freyja, and joining me once again is my co-host, Mark. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey, Freyja, it is going pretty good. I'm having a really good K-pop week this week. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I've had a good week or month in K-pop. Got Seven had to come back.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, it was so good. And one of the members made a joke because they had a scene where they're sitting down there. He's like, "We're old. We have to sit down and dance now." I'm like, yeah. Sometimes your knees just kind of give out after a while, and sometimes you just wake up and you're in pain.
Yeah.
You're not young anymore, you know. So today we're talking about not got seven. So sorry, guys.
Oh,
Oh, I know, right? But today we're talking about actually a really popular boy band, and that would be 17. Yeah, so 17. They were huge, like right off the bat. Let me go ahead and add that puppy in. So 17 was they is a 13-member South Korean group. They are self-producing, which means that the members are highly involved in literally everything that they do. Let's see. And they are under Pledis Entertainment, which is a subsidiary of Hybe. Sorry. The group consists of I'm going to just say S.Coups. S.Coups. Junghan, Joshua, Jun, Hoshi, Wonwoo, Woozy, DK, Mingyu, The Eight, Sungkwan, Vernon, and Dino. They debuted on May 26, 2015 with their first mini album, 17 Carat. So their fandom name is Carat because if you look at their light stick, they have diamonds involved and heavily involved. And of course, as everyone knows, carats are what is used to, scale or whatever diamonds. So I think it's cute. And 17 carats is, I just think it's cute. It's a cute little play on names. The group was originally going to have 17 members, but 4 left. Which, I mean, it is. So now the name, they came up with something else that explains the name. So the name now holds the meaning of the combination of 13 members, 3 subunit teams equals 1 team. 17.
I love that because again, if you see the name of the group 17, it's like, well, obviously there's 17 members in there. And then
Yeah.
you start counting and you're like, wait a minute.
No, they don't.
Why is only 13 members? You guys are lying to me in your name. But
Yeah.
I like that kind of reimagining of what 17 means. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they probably had like a giant meeting, like, okay, we got to think of something, because the other 4 left. But I love the creativity in K-pop, I guess, with like the names and stuff. Because what is that? What? Then they explain it. You're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like got 7, like what? But or what was it? DBSK or TVXQ and all these other G friend or it's the names always have something in hyphen.
Yeah.
But so with 17, I've always known about them. They've always been really popular. I think they were created via a TV show. I think not like an elimination show, but more of like showing pre-debut trainee days type show. I think it was like called 17 TV or something like that. Yeah, it was called 17 Day TV. It began in 2013. It was on Ustream. I don't know if it's still around. And it had multiple seasons. But yeah, it was like a day in the life of a trainee, essentially.
Oh,
JYP kind of did something similar. I don't remember what it was called, but it had the groups that the members that later formed 2PM and 2AIM all involved.
yep.
They did that, and I was like, wow. It was brutal because JYP treated it more like a boot camp. Like they had drill sergeants with the boys. I felt really bad for them. But anyway, this one was very popular. Let's see. And then they officially debuted in 2015. So going on to our members. And here are the their socials for you guys. So let's go into, and once again, if I'm saying his name wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's S.Coups or Scoops. So his birth name is Choi Sung Chul. He's the leader, hip hop team leader, rapper, and sub vocalist. Oh, I should probably talk about the subunits. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Let's see. I have it written down. Gosh dang it. Sorry. I know. I'm pretty sure one let's see, one is vocal, hip hop, and performance. They're called
Yeah, I got the three different groups, but I did not get their names, their subunit names. But I did get the three different groups and the members that were in those groups.
Yeah, the vocal unit has Woozi, Jonghan, Joshua, DK, and Songkwan. Hip hop unit includes S.Coups, Wonwoo, Mingyu, and Vernon. Performance unit includes Hoshi, June, the 8, and Dino. I think DK, maybe it's another subunit, but DK, Hoshi, and Songkwan formed the group BSS.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I forgot.
So that's yeah, that's why I thought they all had names for some reason, but I guess the units and subunits don't have names. They're just like, you're good at this, so in you go, type of thing. Except BSS, I don't know. It confuses me. I'm sorry. Let's see. So back to S.Coups. Let's see. He is a rapper, sub vocalist. He was born in 95. He is 5'10", 5 feet 10 inches, or 178 centimeters tall. Let's see. Spotify playlist, Instagram. He has his own personal Instagram, which is called sound_of_Coups. So there's that for you guys. I don't have that for the banner, so you can find it. He was born in Daegu, South Korea. He has a brother who's 2 years older than him. His stage name is derived from Song Chul and Coup d'etat, which is great success, I think, in French. And my French sucks, so I know I did not say that right. So he became a trainee in 2010 and trained for 6 years. He was a member of the trainee group Pledis Boys. He was originally supposed to debut with Newest. Ooh, he was. Interesting. I like Newest. Anyway, moving on. His dream is to become an actor. His favorite Korean singers are Big Bang, Taeyang, good taste, and Sol Kyung-go. He did Taekwondo for 7 years and has a black belt. He has a driver's license, and he doesn't like lemons. Little random fact. He was also supposed to debut in Tempest along with Woozi, but the group disbanded pre-debut. That's unfortunate. I like Newest a lot. And then we have, I can't navigate with this. Sorry. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties today. I'm sorry. We have Jonghan. I'm just going to call him Han. I'm sorry. He's the lead vocalist and the visual. Also born in 95. He has a very round face. Like, It's perfect, like perfect oval shape. Sorry, I get distracted. Yeah, let's see, 95. He is 178 centimeters or 5'10. I noticed a lot of these guys nowadays in the more recent generations, they're all around 5'10 now. Have you noticed that?
That's good. Maybe that's a recruiting thing. Maybe like, all right, you have to be this tall in order to be a trainee here at Pledis.
Yeah, up against the wall, we're measuring all of you. Let's see. He was born in Hwaseong, South Korea. He has a sister who is 4 years younger than him. He ranks himself the third best visual in the group after Vernon and Mingyu. He became a trainee in 2013. He admires Chinese Taemin. Once again, good taste. He likes Korean food, especially stew and chicken. His favorite food is pasta, though. He also has a driver's license. He can play the bass guitar. He says he's closest to Joshua among all of the 17 members. He and Hoshi appeared as guest judges on King of the Masked Singer. That's a good show, by the way. Between dating someone younger or older, he prefers older because he needs someone to take care of him. This is also why I date people who are older than me. He enlisted in the military September 26, 2004, and he will return June 25th, 2026. I wonder which department he's in. Is he in the performance or the military? Anyway, anywho. Then we go on to Joshua. He kind of looks like Rain a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I can see that, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, Joshua Hong is his real name. He's the lead vocalist in a visual. He was also born in 95. He is also 5'10". He is Korean American. He was born in LA, California. He is ethnically fully Korean, but was born and raised in America. He is an only child. He joined Pledis Entertainment at the beginning of his training and began his training in 2013. He loves rabbits. He said music is his life. He views himself as a calm person, which means he's the scariest when angry. During Weekly Idol, he introduced himself as a member who can speak 5 different languages. He is a fan of EXO. Good choice. Let me double. What 5 languages does he? I didn't write down. Let me see. Sorry, I'm like kind of. All right, let's see. He speaks English, Korean, Japanese, Mandarin, Chinese, and Spanish.
Wow.
That's why there's Spanish in that one music video. It makes sense now. Okay. Sorry, I just didn't write down what he. Sorry, guys. Let's see. His hobbies are reading, sleeping, eating, singing, playing guitar, watching movies. Sweet. So he's like an introvert then. He loves anime, especially One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. See, this kid has some good taste. He made a cameo in 18 season 2, episode 7. All right, moving on to June. June is okay. He was born. His name was Wen Jun Hui. He's lead dancer, sub vocalist. He was born in 1996. He is 6 feet tall.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there's the tall one. Let's see. He was born in. Okay, my Chinese is bad. Shenzhen, Guangdong, China. Sorry, I know that was really bad. I took Chinese for 4 years and I still suck at it.
That was good.
No, it wasn't, but thank you. When he was 2 years old, his parents got divorced and he lived with his mom. His mother remarried when he was 8. He set his mother up with his stepfather. Interesting. He has a half brother who is 10 years younger than him. He was a child actor in China. He can speak Mandarin, Cantonese, and Korean. Let's see. He said K-pop's popular in China, and that's how he became curious about it and moved to Korea. He became a trainee in 2012. He's good at martial arts and received many medals as a child. He can play the piano. He likes spicy food. He doesn't like eggplant, though. he likes being at ease at home and spends time reading fantasy novels and playing games. But oddly enough, according to his, they did like a MBTI test, whatever. It says he's an extrovert.
Okay.
But being an extrovert means that you don't like being at home. Anyway. Whatever. Maybe he's like one of those extroverts or extroverted introverts. Moving on, we have Hoshi. If I can, there we go. Okay. His birth name is Kwon Soon-young. He's a performance team leader, main dancer, lead vocalist, sub-rapper. He is 5'10", born in 96. He was born in Nam Yongju-si, Gyeonggi-do, South Korea. He has a sister is 1 year older than him. His nicknames is 10 out of 10 because his eyes are the same angles as 10 minutes on the clock. So his eyes are like they're pointing at 10. Anyway.
That's mean and kind of funny at the same time.
It really is. But if you look at it's kind of true. He choreographs most of 17 songs. That's really good. Their choreography is really good. He became a trainee in 2011. He's a black belt in Taekwondo and was a champion when he was young. He likes Japanese food. He likes to collect bizarre photos of the members, but deletes most of them in case he loses his phone.
Nice.
That's actually really, yeah. He says he has the most bizarre photos of DK. I wouldn't doubt that. He has a driver's license. He's a big fan of Shiny. Once again, these kids have good taste. His stage name means star in Japanese. Yeah, that's true. I honestly, actually, because of his stage name, I thought he was Japanese at first. I did. And then we have Wonwoo. He was birth name was Jeon Wonwoo. He's rapper, sub-vocalist, born in 96. He's also 6 feet tall. He was born in Changwon, South Korea. He has a brother who is 2 years younger than him, and is a former model and now has a clothing line. On Weekly Idol, he introduced himself as the member with the lowest voice in 17. Became a trainee in 2011. He ranks himself 3rd or 4th most handsome in the group. He says S.Coups is most handsome to him because he is very manly and has good leadership. He wears prescription glasses or contact lenses because he has poor eyesight. He doesn't like seafood. You and me both, man. He has a driver's license, including an international driver's license. He says he looks cold due to his sharp eyes, but he's a warm person. He says if he could create a new unit, he'd want to be in it with Sungkwan, Mingyu, Hoshi, DK, and Dino. And we call it comics.
Okay.
Yeah, and so the group voted him as the cleanest member. And then we have Woozy, baby-faced pretty boy. Woozy, his birth name was Lee Ji-hoon. He is vocal team leader, lead vocalist, and producer. He's born in 96 as well. He's 5'5". Let's see. Or what was it in? 166 centimeters tall. He was born in Busan, South Korea. He's an only child. When he was younger, he did classical music and played clarinet, as well as other instruments. Became a trainee in 2011, followed by the other members as most hardworking member along with Hoshi. He was supposed to debut with Tempest along with S.Coups, but like I said, it disbanded pre-debut. He views himself as being very calm, serious, and careful. DK has chosen him as the member he was awkward with before. His favorite food is black bean noodles. I actually really love black bean noodles. They're really good. And spicy ramen noodles mixed together. Haven't tried that, though. He said it is not his priority to get his driver's license because he uses Kakao Taxi Black. Woo! He is a big fan of Bruno Mars. He is a talented composer and producer. He wrote and co-produced IOI's Downpour. He's now a member of KMCA, Korean Music Copyright Association. That's impressive. Good job.
That's awesome. He's one of my favorites because it's so easy to spot him.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, oh, there's Woozy. I see you.
I see you. Yeah, it's true. He's very, very distinct in like every way. He has very pretty face, and being shorter than everyone else really helps.
I mean, it doesn't help when you're 5'5" and everyone else is like 5'10" and 6 feet. It's like, yeah, it's pretty easy to spot him in a group.
Yeah, exactly. And now we have DK. DK was born Lee Seok-min. He's main vocalist. He's born 97. He is 5'10". He was born in Suji-gu, South Korea. He has an older sister, Vernon, Sungkwon, and Joshua think he's the funniest member. He became a trainee in 2012. His favorite foods are Korean soybean paste stew dish and pizza. He says he likes to spend his time cheerfully and likes to make others feel energetic, but sometimes it can get out of control, so he needs to have some self-discipline. So he's that kid in class that just won't shut up and like whips everyone else into a frenzy. Those kids are fun. Unless you're the teacher and you try to get them like to stop. He and NCT's Jaehyun went to the same school. During that time, he didn't care to talk to Jaehyun because he was too handsome.
You're too handsome. I mean, I can't talk to this guy.
I can't. He's too hot. Which is funny because my sister and I were watching NCT, like with the NCT video, and we nicknamed Jaehyun like the handsome one. Because we couldn't remember his name. We're like, hey, it's a handsome one again. Between dating someone older or younger, he prefers someone older because he needs someone to take care of him. What is up with you guys? What do they call it? Hag maxing? Anyway, I can't talk. I prefer that too. He shares the same birthday as Vernon. Oh, it's always hard sharing a birthday, man. He's allergic to cats. Oh, that sucks too. Doesn't like cucumbers, so he's like a cat. He's 17's Happy Virus. He debuted as a musical actor in 2019 as King Arthur in Excalibur. That's impressive.
Cool.
That's very expensive. Then we go on to Mingyu. Oh, I feel like I'm running out of breath with all these members. Haven't even gotten to the music yet. All right, Mingyu. Kim Mingyu is his birth name. Position, rapper, sub-vocalist, visual, face of the group. He was born in 97. He is 6'1" or 186 centimeters tall. Whew, okay. He was born in Anyangsi, South Korea. He has a sister who is 4 years younger than him. He is the tallest member of the group. He ranks himself as the best visuals in the hip hop team. He became a trainee in 2011. He's in charge of hairstyling in the group. Impressive. He views himself as a tall kid with tan skin. Way to be very, literal. He has a driver's license. If he had the opportunity, he would like to date someone older than him. Every single one, I swear. He is friends with BTS's Jungkook, GOT7's Bam Bam, and Yugyeom's NCT's Jaehyun, Astro's Cha Eunwoo. So this kid's an extrovert to the max. All right, next member. I am trying to speed run these guys so we can talk about the music. I'm sorry. The Eight. The Eight's birth name Shu Ming Hao. Okay, born in 97. He is 5'11" or 179.8 centimeters. He is from Haichang, Liaoning, China. He is an only child. He is in charge of b-boying in the performance team. He did b-boying in China for 6 years. He became a trainee in 2013. His favorite season is summer. Between Korean food and Chinese food, he prefers Chinese food, which, I mean, kind of goes without saying. He can do nunchucks. That's impressive. That's really, I want to see that. He has been practicing Chinese wushu, which is a martial arts for people who don't know, since he was 5. When he is sad or stressed, he reads. The meaning behind his stage name is that when an 8 is turned on its side, the infinite sign appears. The number 8 has significance in Chinese culture. He has a driver's license. He likes fashion a lot, and he was chosen as a dance mentor on season 2 of Idol Producer. Nice. All right, let's go to Songkwan. Birth name Boo Songkwan, main vocalist, face of the group, born in 98. He is 5'8", so 174 centimeters. He was born in Busan and raised on Jeju Island. He has 2 older sisters, one of which, who is also Bo Jin Seol and Bo Ryum, who is also a singer. I think she's a soloist. Anyway, let's see. He is 17's mood maker. He became a trainee in 2012. He was offered to join JYP but rejected the offer. His favorite food is hamburger. He's allergic to tomatoes. He doesn't like cucumbers. What's with the cucumber hate in this group?
Seriously.
Between salty and sweet, he prefers salty foods. His hobbies are volleyball, calligraphy, basketball, and musical singing. He says he remembers all the members' birthdays. Now that's impressive. I can hardly remember my family's birthdays. He won Rookie Entertainer Award in 2018 for his work on variety shows. Yeah. All right. Now we're going over to the kid that I've heard the most about, and that is Vernon. This kid, even before I knew who 17 was, I knew who this kid was. Vernon. Birth name, Han Sol Vernon. Trey. Let's see. He is rapper, sub-vocalist, visual face of the group. He was born in 98. He is 5'10". He was born in New York, in the U.S., so he's a New Yorker. His family lives in Hongdae, but he lives in Gangnam since 17th Dorm is located there. His father is Korean, his mother is American of German and French ancestry. He has a sister who is 6 years younger than him. He became a trainee in 2012. His last name spelling CHWE is actually a mistake. Okay, I was going to say, when he was born, his mom was the one writing down, assisting, and his name for the birth certificate mistakenly said CHWE instead of the common spelling of it of Choi, CHOI. Oh, that's what it's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so essentially, his mom was hopped up on the drugs because she just pushed out a baby because you know how it goes, the pain, and they had her write his name. That's funny. It's that because I looked at his last name, I'm like, what? Because that's why he kind of stopped when I looked at it. So I have no idea how to say that. So his last name's actually Choi. You know, he could go get it fixed, but he probably thinks it's funny too. His favorite rappers are Drake, T.I., J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar. His favorite food is chocolate. He's allergic to peanuts. He admires David Bowie. Sorry, I'm really trying not to make the voice. His favorite ice cream is vanilla.
Nice.
I mean, it's the best one because you can like make it anything you want, really. He is a agreed. He's a Harry Potter fan. He received the nickname Twix because he had brought a lot of Twix into their practice.
Wow.
He is a former member of the collaboration group MOLA. All right, moving right along, and I think this is our last guy. Whew, and this is Dino. Dino, birth name is Lee Chan, main dancer, sub-vocalist, sub-rapper. He is also the youngest, so he's the maknae. Born in 1999. He is 5'8", so 174 centimeters. He was born in Iksan, South Korea. He has a brother who is 2 years younger than him. He explained that in his family tree, his name is written as Lee Jong-chan, but that is his real name. But his But his real name is actually Lee Chan. Okay, I don't know that how does that work? I don't know. Family tree. Anyway, his parents are dancers. His father opened up a dance class and taught him how to dance. He became a trainee in 2012. He is a big fan of Michael Jackson. Good taste. His favorite fruits are apples, grapes. He likes fried squid with spicy sauce. That is actually really good. Doesn't like cucumbers. What is wrong with cucumbers?
Somebody delivered cucumbers to their dorm once and they lost it. Whatever happens, make sure that everyone knows that nobody in this group likes cucumbers.
Nobody likes cucumbers. Just send them a gift basket of cucumbers. Oh god, I don't get the hate with cucumbers. They don't really even have a taste. Whatever. He has his driver's license. Mingyu was the one who taught him how to drive. He made the choreography for their song Jam Jam and Flower. Woo! And that is the final member, guys. That is our final member. Now I just need to click all the way through all of them to get back to the group. All right. My voice hurts. You can take it away. Take it away. Okay. So their music, right? Okay. So I heard about them a long time ago. Like maybe not like main debut, but pretty close. With the what was the first song? Like the left and right song, left and right. You know that one?
I did see that one. Yeah.
Whip it, whatever. I really like that music video and that song because it just like gets stuck in your head because of how catchy it is. It was just really fun. Another one that was really popular. Like it's one of those. I would consider it one of the iconic songs now. It was called "I Don't Want to Cry." I think is what it's called. Pretty sure that's what it's called. "Don't Want to Cry" is what it's called. It's where they're like dancing on top of a roof, and then it also cuts to them dancing in the desert.
Yes.
Yeah, because that one's iconic, right? Like everyone knows that song and that choreography in particular. It was so smooth and clean, and the fact that there's like 13 of them doing it so well is just really good.
Yeah, I will say that's the one thing that stood out to me regarding there being so many members in a group. Because I'll be honest, if I'm looking at a new K-pop group and there's like 13 members, I'm like, that is too many for me to remember. I don't know if I want to dive that deep into it. So 17 never really came across my radar. But as I'm watching this, I'm like, their choreography is like some of the best I've ever seen in K-pop. And like they are like amazingly good. And even if no matter what happens in a video, even if the song is like okay, there's like a 90% chance that the choreography is going to be absolutely stunning. So that's one thing that completely blew me away about this group. Seeing all 13 of them and that tight formation, that tight choreography, just amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why out of all their videos, my favorite ones are the they call them like 3 different things, like choreography video, dance video, it's performance video. I really love watching those because the music videos have cool shots and stuff, but this group really shines when you look at just how they move in the choreography as a group and like how just tight they move, but they're all still like have their own individuality. It's like watching a really good sad to like be an American right now, but watching a really good like cheer group. I hate cheerleading, but when you watch a really good cheer group or whatever they're called, the dancers, I don't remember what exactly they're called. It's just like it blows you away like how good they actually are. Like you may not like it, but like you can appreciate how good they are with like their moves and everything and how clean it is and and that's definitely where they shine. Also them being heavily involved with everything, like the production and everything really kind of shows with their musical style and everything. Because sometimes when we go through these groups, like you get to a song or something and you're like, I can tell that the members just did not want to do this. It's like DBSK in that one music video where they're all wearing like the animal onesies. You're like, I could tell the guys did not want to do this. But with this, you could tell. It's the same thing with the hair. Since I guess one of them does like the hairstyling, you can kind of tell. know, because it's just they just look like guys. You know, they look like guys with the hairstyling. They don't, at least with anything I've watched, I never really did anything crazy makeup wise. You know, because like sometimes. Sorry to bring up DBSK once again, but like the feathers and the
Oh yeah.
But like all of the music videos I've seen with them, they just seem like, I don't want to say approachable guys, because let's be real, most people would still be very intimidated to like come up to an attractive person. Like just like he said about the NCT member, he's like, he's too attractive. I didn't talk to him. No, but like they do seem like they would be like everyday kind of guys with, for the most part, with things. And how the choreography is just, it's so dude bro. Like it's so something a dude would come up with. Like, and it looks like they're having fun. The one I really like, besides don't wanna cry, is the one where they're wearing the suspenders. That one was called Very Nice. I want to say it was called Very Nice.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, that one, that has a very catchy chorus as well, which is really nice. And I'm a sucker for suspenders, so like I was like, suspenders, I love it. And it was fun. The dance was fun. It's just a fun music video. And then they did one, I don't know, I look at their outfits way too much, I guess, but in the music video Boom, they're all in like a football field or something, and they're wearing like the Letterman jacket type things, and I look at their Letterman jackets and they have 17 on it, but I look at them and I immediately think Raiders from like the NFL. Okay. They look like the Raiders logo, except it's a giant 17. I'm like, I can't. I need to stop comparing things like this. It's just nuts. But that one looked fun. They looked like they're in like workout jerseys and stuff. And then there was one song that was very it's the one that just had the guitar, very acoustic. What was it called? Sad Flower? What was it? The Carats will know. What was it called? It was very calm. It really helped the vocals shine, because all they had accompanying them was a guitar, which I really like. I like hearing the vocals highlighted enough, because they highlight their dancing a lot. So like it's really good. But like hearing the vocals just loud and clear front and center was really nice. I wish I could remember.
There was a song called Home that I liked a lot, that had a real, where their vocals really shone on that one. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but I again, I was impressed with all of their dancing, but that song Home had a nice groove, had a really cool style, and it really showed off their vocals to me anyway.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about with Home, but I don't think that's the one I was talking about. I think the one I was talking about was called, oh, it'll come to me later, I swear. But they also did a song with Ailey, who we just talked about. Did you hear that one?
Oh, no, I didn't hear that one. Oh, now I'm bummed. I missed that one.
Yeah, it's really good. It's one of their older ones. It's called like Question and Answer.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, yeah, she's so good. But but yeah, it's called Q&A featuring Ailey. It's really cute. They uploaded it 9 years ago, so it's an oldie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. So yeah, so the song I was talking about is called Smile Flower. So that's what it was. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a black and white music video of just them recording with the guitar. Anyway, so I with their evolution of their music, I don't know if I should say it per se. So let me just go off on a little tangent. So
okay.
So back in the day, Pledis did not belong to Hybe. Hybe bought them, I don't remember, in like 2018 or something. I'll just look that up right now. Because they bought Hybe, and then after Hybe bought their company, people were kind of freaking out that the same thing that happened to G-Friend was going to happen to 17.
Right.
Because as we talked about with G-Friend, like they bought their company and they still had a year or two on their contract, and then they just disbanded anyway. So but when did it, no one's telling me when it happened, but anyway, yeah, so people, the Carats, at least the ones that I saw, they were freaking out that like, oh no, what happened to G-Friend's going to happen to 17. You know, that's because because at the time people were seeing 17 as direct competition with BTS, and you know, even the armies were like, you know, talking about it and all that. Because I was, if people didn't know, I was hardcore army back in the day. Don't worry, I'm, you know, I'm mellowed, but like they were talking about it, and the Carats were talking about it, and everyone was freaking out. They're like, oh no, what if they disband 17? I don't want that to happen. The 17's doing so well, you know, but they didn't do it, thankfully. Like, that would have been a terrible thing to do. But now that they're kind of under Hybe, I don't I don't really like some of their songs anymore. Like I'm not saying 17's bad. I'm just saying their style seems to have like morphed into this weird like hybrid type style. You know, like, you know how companies kind of have a sound, you can kind of tell that they're from that company. Yeah. Well, it kind of felt like that's what happened to 17, is that they had their own uniqueness and whatnot, and then they kind of morphed into, regardless of whether you agree with me or not, but this is just how I feel, you know, it's just, it kind of feels like they morphed into that, like, I don't know, I don't want to call it bubblegum pop, but they kind of morphed into that Hybe sound, you know. I'm not saying that Hybe sound is necessarily bad. I'm just saying it just, I didn't like the direction they grew into, I guess, is the thing. Like, I find myself really enjoying their older music more than their newer stuff. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to say that's bad or anything. I'm just saying it's just,
yeah, it makes sense. But I will have to say that I am actually on the complete other side of that.
Oh, really?
Like, I like their older stuff, and one of the things that I love about this group is that they are very versatile. They can cover a lot of different genres, and they can even cover songs that within themselves contain different genres, which is ballsy to do. But you know, they've done it a couple of times. A couple of videos I saw, they did it, which I was impressed by. But I do believe that in their later songs, I agree with you. It's not as experimental as their earlier stuff. That's right. But I feel like they've matured, and they're aiming for a little bit more of a maturity sound, which, you know, whether that's the Hybe formula or not, I definitely think that, I mean, some of their later songs, I like, really like, I'm like, yes, that's going onto the playlist right away. But then like the next song would be like this really goofy, cheesy song. You know what I mean? So they kind of, they haven't changed the fact that they're very versatile, but I will say that I do like some of their older stuff. I like their little bit more mature side.
Yeah. Well, I will give you this. I did really like their song Maestro. That came out like 8 months ago. Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, you know, people like different things. And I'm always happy when I like people liking different things than me, because life is boring when everyone likes the same thing.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, they are still versatile. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just sick of, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting jaded in my old age. I don't know. But yeah, Maestro is a good one though. I'll give him that. It's great. They also did a song with DJ Khaled.
Yeah, DJ Khaled.
Khaled.
Loved. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, it says featuring DJ Khaled, but you know, like, is it really? And yeah, when a song starts off, you get all of the DJ Khaled pieces that you expect. Another one, We the Best Music, like it's all there. It's like, oh, this is like a legit DJ Khaled song. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's like back in the day with what was it, Pitbull? He's like Mr. Worldwide every song.
Exactly.
Or JYP in every single song. It's like JYP.
Oh, I love JYP.
He's such a meme. But yeah, I don't know. I think that was only 3 months ago, right? That feature with DJ Khaled.
I don't remember. No. I know it was in 2024. I don't know when it came out. It might have been. Yeah, it might have been like 3 months ago.
Yeah. It was fairly recent. So yeah, I don't know. So 17. So another random off the whatever story time from me. So sorry. I at my job, I was walking around and I actually saw this is like one of the only like out in the wild K-pop things I had, really. Very few. I was walking, especially at work. So I was walking around and I walked past this girl's office. I was at her building for whatever reason they needed me. And I walked past her office and what she was watching at work, but we were like the only people there. She was watching a 17 TV show.
Nice.
She was just sitting there on her office computer watching 17. So I stick my head in and I go, "Is that 17?" She's like, "Yes." So like, "Oh," she's like, "Do you want to watch it with me?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So we sat down and like wasted a couple hours watching 17 videos, which is like one of those things because I was like, I'm at work right now. What is this? But it's just one of those like they're so like big, but like undercover big, like like you would never know that a 17 fan is a 17 fan, at least my age, because they're not like wearing the merch or anything, but they're still watching the shows while at work when they're supposed to be working, but we're not going to talk about that. But like it's just kind of like K-pop's not mainstream, but like you will find people, but they won't tell you, but you'll like, what are you watching? What is that? But 17 is one of these groups that I'm fully comfortable introducing to people. Yes, they're like, holy crap, that's a lot that's a lot of people. And I go, yeah, but here's the thing. You don't have to know all of their names or anything to enjoy them. You could just like sit back and enjoy the music and the production and the choreography. Like there's also another one that like was visually really beautiful. What is the name of it? It's called it's where they're in a red room, like a red carpeted room that has like this building behind them that kind of looks like the Ministry of Magic, or it's like a hotel or something. What is it called? What is it called? Darumata. It's in Korean. I don't know. But they're wearing like black and white, and they're in this big open space, and all the backup dancers are in black. Like,
oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah. God, I can't remember. It's one of their. I want to say it's one of their later ones. Yeah,
it's more recent. What is it? I wish I knew what it was called. I'm gonna Google translate the name from Korean. Because when I Google when I search it on Google, it just brings up Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And I know it's not Goku. It is Goku.
Wow.
All right, so their song called Son Goku. No wonder Goku's popping up. Okay, so it's called Song Ongong. It's Goku. It's Son Goku. Okay, so there's Song Son Goku. That just makes this better now, honestly. Oh, because in the line it says, "I feel like I turned into Son Goku." That's why.
Oh, okay.
K-pop lyrics. I love it. I'll never rest every day. Make it, make it. All right. It's visually, it's very appealing. Plus, the lights on the building are like strobing out. It's fun. And he's wearing the jeans on jeans, the ripped jeans on jeans. I don't know who came up with that, honestly, but I think they did an episode of like Dress Me. What is it called? Where they choose an outfit for a girl, and one of them, I think it was this group. He's like the jeans on jeans, and she's like, "You want me to wear jean shorts over jean pants?" He's like, "Yes, that's my style." And she's like, "Okay." And I was like, I mean, because he was doing like the rip style, like the ripped sweater with the ripped jeans and the ripped shorts on top of the ripped jeans. It was like, I would never, the bulkiness of two pairs of jeans on at the same time would drive me nuts. But anyway, I don't remember where I was trying to go with this music video. It's stunning. It's visually very appealing. And it also acts like a dance video because they don't do any like crazy cuts to any other like scenes or anything. And plus there's this part where they've changed into, oh god, I want to call them rows, but they're like typical what you would see in like costume dramas of Asia. And then they have like the gold designs on them, and it's black and gold. It looks really cool. And then they have fire everywhere. Great music video. I'm getting confusing myself with what I'm looking at, but anyway, so I do like some of their new stuff, but overall, I just, But is there to just finalize my thoughts, since my brain isn't functioning today? 17 is a great group. They are very talented. I like how they're heavily involved with every aspect of their musical career and musical process, including their hair. I was actually kind of surprised by that. And it makes sense when you think about it, but I like seeing that. It helps them grow, because eventually they will branch off and do their own thing. And so it will help them develop the skills to continue to be in that industry if they want to, because then they can go on to be music producers for other upcoming groups, or choreographers, or be involved in the music video production, or because being an idol, as I like to explain it, is like, it's the entry level position into the entertainment industry. Like, you become an idol, and then you can do idol dramas, and that will get you into rubbing shoulders with people in the acting sector. Or you could do be an idol and then do the radio shows, and that will get you into that sector, or the choreography, or blah 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 blah. So I like to see them branching out. This is a really good group. I highly recommend them. I do recommend showing them the dance videos to people who like dancing, because maybe they'll be fine with the big group, because dance groups are usually pretty big. And musically, they're really good. So yeah, those are my final thoughts on 17. What about you?
So things that I learned about this group that cracked me up. Number one, they do their fan chants. Obviously, like most groups do, they'll do the fan chants before the song comes out, so that the crowd would know like how to say it. And they mess with their fans all the time and give them the most ridiculous fan chants to do. It's not ridiculous, but it challenges them. Also, the fact that there's 13 members. Ooh, oh Lord! When the song is playing and the fan chant is all 13 members' names, yikes! That's a lot. But I do like the fact that they are very interactive with their fans that way. I also like the fact that this something that it just blows my mind. The CEO of the company, whenever they release an album, he will give them a ring to kind of symbolize that album. You know what I mean? Like a new album comes out, every member gets a ring.
That's awesome.
There's 13 members. That's a lot of rings.
Yeah.
I guess
it's a good thing they are owned by Hive now. They just take all the money they can get.
Oh my God, seriously. But I think that's very cool that, you know, not that it's like winning a Super Bowl, but you know, when you release a full album, you get a ring to kind of you know, commemorate the moment. I think that's pretty cool of them. Yeah. So my favorite videos or songs, songs that are definitely going on my playlist. There's, I don't know what subunit it is. It's it's got to be the performance subunit, but the song is called. I'm gonna butcher this. It's Lily Yabe. Lily Yabe. I don't know, something like that. And it's just an amazing music video. It's the 4 members. They're all dressed in white. It's filmed like outside of, it looks like a museum in like New York or Washington. And it's all done in one take. And it's an amazing performance because it's all done in one take. It visually looks cool. And there's even like kind of people that are outside like watching it. Because I'm looking at the video and I'm like, how the hell are these people just walking by where these 4 performers are doing this, you know, dance in the middle of the city? It turns out all of those people were like part of the video. So there's a part of the video where the camera pans out and the crowd of people were actually like watching what's going on. It's very cool. It's a very cool, like artistic thing. And it helps that the song is really good too. So it's spelled Lili and then Yabe, Yabbay.
Yeah, you were right. It's the performance team. 17, and it's very artsy.
Yeah, and I love that. I was blown away. Like again, you see them dancing, and you're like, damn, these guys are really good. Another song that I loved is a song called Thanks. That one is I thought was amazing. There's a song called Hot, which I thought was really cool. That one is definitely going on the playlist. Has like a really cool like electro groove to it. There's a song called Lay Lolly, which I think, I'm not sure if this was another subunit. I think it might be the hip hop subunit. But that song was really good too. That song blew me away. And then the last one is a song called Spell, which I believe that's a full group. I'm just checking my notes here. Yeah, that one is, again, that's one of the later ones that to me it felt like it didn't really follow any rules. Like it felt like it had its own kind of identity. It's like a mellow groove, but there isn't like, it doesn't have like the K-pop. Here's the chorus, here's the dance breakdown. It doesn't have that at all. It just has this very kind of mellow thing, but beautifully arranged, and it sounds awesome. So it's called Spell, and it's one of their later ones.
Okay, is Lay Lolly the one where they're in the bathhouse?
I don't remember. I think so.
Okay. I will give you that. Music video's great. But okay. Yeah, so anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. Yeah, check out 17, and you can find me on YouTube at Freyja Game Clips, at youtube.com. Yeah, I know my name. It's a terrible name for a YouTube channel, but it's what I could get. And what's going on with you, Mark?
You can catch me every week on Soul Wizard Podcast, where me and my co-hosts get together and discuss the latest movies and TV shows that are out. We just did our worst of the year and best of the year, and that was a lot of fun. And we have a lot of really cool ones coming up soon. So yeah, soulwizardpodcast.com. And I also want to say really quickly, I took my girlfriend to go see the Mamamoo concert film last year or a couple years ago, whenever it came out. Mamamoo is not one of the big K-pop groups, like 17. So
No.
there was hardly anyone in the theater.
Oh.
But it was an amazing concert, and my girlfriend was impressed, and she actually like teared up a couple of times because
Oh.
Mamamoo was just amazing. But I've been really I wanted to find that movie again. It's streaming on Tubi right now. So
Oh.
if you have Tubi, and if you're a Mamamoo fan, or if you just want to see a good concert, a good K-pop concert, it's called Mamamoo Mycon, Mycon, and it's streaming on Tubi, and it's amazing.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.